Hello, everyone. My name is Kiki, and I have suffered from one thing or another in my lifetime, from PTSD to chronic pain. If you are in your 40s or approaching them, you know we just don't move the same anymore. What if I could tell you a way to cut back on pharmaceutical costs by replacing it legally with a natural herb? I would like to teach you about some of the various ways to utilize marijuana for both physical and mental health. These forms include vaping, topicals, edibles, and an understanding of CBD. Please allow me to educate you on each of these things and some of their benefits. Vape pens, usually called a vape, comes in all sizes, flavors, and colors. They're quick, convenient, and cut down on the smell for people who are in public settings. You can get them with THC, CBD, or combined for added relief. Dabbing is what all the kids talked about a few years ago. A dab is actually just a cough that you take after having a higher potency of marijuana. Yes, it comes in potencies and measurable for dosing. The smell is a lot stronger, unlike the vape, and it tends to linger in the air, so it's not recommended for public use. Topicals are created by companies that advertise their lotions and soaps with hemp for calming effect. The difference between hemp and CBD is the potency it is consumed. Everything is about potency. There are companies that make lotions, soaps, oils, and even patches that contain CBD, THC, or both, but you cannot get these without a doctor's prescription. Edibles are the easiest way to dose because it takes longer to be digested into your bloodstream. This changes the effect of the marijuana on the body versus smoking it. Many people feel even more relaxed by ingesting their marijuana as opposed to smoking it. Edibles come in a variety of candies, drinks, and even cereals. The possibilities are endless. According to the Associated Press, in 2017, State Representative John Schott, who is a Republican, mind you, said, "I think we all know someone who has benefited from the application of marijuana or certainly could benefit from the research that is available today." Everyone in the world has heard of THC, but few have heard of tetrahydrocannabinol, which is the full name and the component in marijuana which causes the euphoric feeling that users experience. CBD and THC are two totally different things, even though they come from the same plant. So, do you like basketball? Well, the NBA's Big Three is the first professional team to allow its players to use CBD. Big Three's owners, Ice Cube and Jeff Quatts, are quoted in the USA Today stating, "In the US, the shift is beginning to happen as the medication is not only used for pain management, but preferred over the powerfully addictive opioids and pain relief drugs that are often the only other option." The stigma surrounding marijuana began in the early 1900s with Harry Anslinger, who was the first commissioner of the U.S. Treasury Department Federal Bureau of Narcotics, and he single-handedly is responsible for marijuana going on that list. To sum it up quickly, he was a racist, as were most white people during that time. However, to put out and to continue with the narrative that black men were ravishing white women due to being on marijuana, what most don't know is that opium was the drug of choice at that time, with white women becoming addicted. They could get this medicine from their doctor or their dentist. Clearly, we know better than they did. But marijuana and opium are not even in the same category. Many states have jumped on board with the legalization of marijuana, not because they believe it works, but because it is taxable and will generate money for their states. In conclusion, all of the information I have shared with you here today is available on the internet, as well as some clinics set up specifically to educate people, as well as refer them to doctors who are prescribers of medical marijuana. The main points I want you to take away from here today is this too is a medication. It has been recognized for centuries all around the world, able to treat a variety of pains and ailments. The legalization of marijuana will cut down on opioid use and drug abuse as people are using marijuana to wean off of drugs. I hope I have answered some questions that you may have had or taught you something new. I encourage everyone to speak with their doctor, of which I am not, before changing their regimen, but possibly adding this too. Thank you.